Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome on in. How we doing? It is a nice, gloomy Saturday morning. You know, it's wet and dank outside. You know, perfect kind of day to be indoors. And let's finish up Expedition 33, shall we? I am pumped about this. So by the way, events with the first. So yesterday we finished the super bosses. I defeated Painted Love. I defeated Simon. And that's after I had already defeated Clair another day. So I think basically I've done everything that was on my checklist as far as streaming the game goes. And by that I just mean like anything more that I do after this is going to be like revisiting old dungeons to like find, you know, new things that have spawned and that kind of stuff, and, you know, stuff that I'd rather just do on my own rather than stream. For the stream today, it's going to be an official Dash Retro finish this fucker stream where we boot up the game, we boot up this fucker, and we finish it. So let's go. Let's do it. I didn't even have breakfast. I'm out of I ran out of what do you call it? Cereal. I'm out of cereal. Gonna grab a bowl, gonna have cereal, but yeah, I'm out of cereal, so I guess it's Soylent, and then I'll probably do some grocery shopping soon. Oh yeah. All right. Let's do it. Continue. 68 hours, all right. I wonder, you know, that 68 hours probably doesn't include, like, if you die and then the game auto loads your last autosave, that probably doesn't include that time, right?
I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me, so I can see.
Do you mean...
a painting inside this painting?
Oh. We got some stick drift. All right. Spin me a circle here. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get the right stick done just in case as well. There we go. So that's one thing about stick drift, by the way, just as I mean, I'm sure those of you who have watched this playthrough know what or have already seen me do that every single day. But that's a thing to do to fix it. Or as like a temper, or as just like a thing to kind of calibrate your controller, is just give it some spins, you know, on the analog stick, some full rotations, right? Because I think that the hardware that's receiving the signal kind of keeps track of its minimum and maximum, you know, and if the controller has only recently plugged in, it hasn't seen the minimum and maximum yet. All right.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back? You've been around for 100 years. Anyone you miss?
Bring Simon back, bro.
Yeah. One person. And all the expeditioners I traveled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
Speak.
No poetry lately.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. You miss Noko, don't you?
Indeed. Life is more colourful with Noko by my side.
Oh no, the suit makes it so that when he puts his hand on his hip, it doesn't really line up anymore.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit. We need more supplies anyway.
That would be lovely.
You know, okay, so there's a elephant in the room that
Let's explore
at least for me,
under the ocean.
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
that I gotta mention.
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
Twitch has been telling me lately that I've got like 200 viewers right when I like, are you guys seeing that right now? That Twitch is reporting like over 200 viewers on the stream right now? The thing is, like, I don't think that's true. I think unless yeah, 227. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, because if well, hello folks, how are you guys doing? I don't know if I open up my like the users in chat, it's like 10. All right, it's like 10 people. So so I don't know. Oh, but Falcon though, you're not in there. Hang on, Falcon Ray, you're not in the reported users in chat, and yet you're here. So maybe that's anyway. So I'm just not sure what's going on with that. Like, I wonder if well, so that's the thing, is that, like, you know, I was on your front page recommended. Really? That is so interesting. Because this is like a very new development. I've never seen this before, but lately when I start the stream, the viewers just blast up to a couple hundred, and I've never seen that before. So that must I guess I'm just getting the rub from Dan Clancy. That's funny, dude. So, well, shit, welcome on in, everybody. I guess maybe I should introduce myself a little bit more at the start of streams if that's what's going on. I'm Dash. I play video games, and I like them a lot. Love JRPGs. I like a lot of retro games, but lately I have been playing a lot of new games, because let's face it, gaming has been good lately, you know? We got games like this, I got my eye on Stellar Blade, you know, I kind of want to check that out. Death Stranding 2 comes out in like a couple of weeks. That new Silent Hill looks great. For fans of retro games, I'm still getting through UFO 50. Oh, man. As far as new games go, right? UFO 50 is like a retro style new game if you've never seen it. So yeah, been playing a lot of new stuff recently. But the next 2 games that I'm going to start on the channel are going to be Resident Evil 0 on GameCube and Dragon Quest VI on Super Famicom. And that one's going to be a little bit special because Dragon Quest VI on the Super Famicom / Super Nintendo version never came out in the US. And so I'm going to be putting a fan translation onto the Super Famicom cartridge so that we're playing real hardware, right? Real Japanese cartridge of Dragon Quest VI, but it'll be in English. So yeah, I'm working on getting that working right now. But yeah. I by the way, I used to stream full time. I speed ran Final Fantasy VII and streamed full time for a couple years. However, somewhat recently, I went back to just Twitch streaming as a pure hobby instead of my main source of income, and I went back to my career. So now streams are all about fun again, instead of being nervous about viewership and nervous about how much money I'm making and that kind of stuff, right? We're just here to relax, baby. And speaking of which, all right, we are now ready to head down to Old Lumiere. I am finishing the game today. Yeah. I think I'm finishing it today. Let's find out. It's time to fly south. It's time to go to the Black Omen. And yeah. But yeah. Oh, you know what other game I just finished, by the way? Speaking of what's fun, Blueprints. Oh, man. That is my kind of game also, if you guys haven't seen that one before. I do have more to do in that game, but I rolled the credits at least. Alright, so here's Lumiere. Let's check this out real quick. So this is the spot that, like, Mael was sitting on, I think, at the start of the game. And then, yeah, back here is, like, the plaza that oh, yeah. Like, at the start of the game, you, like, walk down this street as, Gustav. Cool. Alright, are we ready? I think I've got my party back into, like, just go around and fight mode. Or, you know, adventure mode. Darkest Dungeon 2. You know what? Darkest Dungeon. For years, I have said that Darkest Dungeon is probably, like, the coolest game that I've never played. It's right up my alley, but for some reason I've just never played it. But I've been looking for a new Steam Deck game, and that seems perfect. So I installed it on my Steam Deck just the other day, and am going to start it. The first one.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
So I'm noticing, it seems like Renoir's chroma is red, and her chroma is yellow. Is at least the flower petals. Yo, is this gonna be like that scene in Lord of the Rings?
Tomorrow comes.
Hell yeah. That part where Aragorn goes and gets, like, the Ghost DLC. Nice. Now, this is a little silly video game-wise, though, where, like, that cutscene was some awesome shit, and then it goes to gameplay, and the thing that it just showed is not happening. But, I mean, honestly, that's just a JRPG thing in general, of, like... Oh, okay, here we go, though. Of the cutscenes just being like, we gotta hurry! And then the gameplay is completely not representative of that. Ah, but there we go, okay. Oh, hello? Can I interact with this? No?
Good stuff.
Dude, they fixed the movement. I'm telling you. Look at this. I can sprint in every direction now. They actually patched the game and fixed the movement. That's so awesome.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumiere.
All right. Oh, one of these. Bloop. All right, what up, Taco and Yo Rose? Oh, now, hey, we got it now. All right, we got it. Wonder if the Bennett Foddy bullshit won't be so aggravating now. Oh, yeah. Probably, I mean, I'm sure that part will feel better now. Especially the one where you're just timed. All right, are there dudes for us to fight now? Yeah, here we go. All right, so let me show you my build here. Well, actually, if she's going first, then we just Stendhal. Boom! Yep, that's about how that goes. I'm actually like not sure what the power level to expect from these guys is, because
An advantage.
we could have come here right at the start of Act 3, but instead I just fought like I just went and did like a shitload of optional stuff, and you know, totally redid my character builds and everything, and made several massive advancements in like the way that I approach fights in this game.
Let's spill some ink.
So like I basically I won't be surprised if the last boss is kind of a pushover now, because like essentially Simon was the real last boss.
Nice.
But we are on expert mode, and this game does like to say that like even if I'm over leveled or whatever, I will still die to one hit and of any attack, and will need to learn to dodge, you know? All right. And yeah, there is one funny thing, or like the big game that I think of for this kind of thing is Bloodborne. The fact that like you can't do the DLC after the last boss, so you have to do it first, and then you're way overpowered for the last boss. Which is the one thing, you know, I feel like the DLC of Bloodborne is like the best DLC of all time. That's just the one awkward thing about it. Oh, what's this? Perfectly normal trash can. All right. Let's go.
Prepare for annihilation.
Hell yeah. I wonder if this is... Oh, I think that this is actually the path that we took at the very start of the game, isn't it? Following Sophie around as Gustav. Can't play that piano. That's really cool. Okay, so we can go... I have a feeling that that's the way I'm actually supposed to go, and I should go up this way first. Whoop. Alright, except that there's a flag here. Oh, man. There's a flag here and it auto-saved. I'm going the other way. Sorry, the music dropped and we're just turning around. All right, let's go this way first. But yeah, dudes, okay, so speaking of Steam Deck, I've been seeing a lot of posts online about, like, how the Switch 2 outsold the Steam Deck. And like, people are, like, dunking on Steam Deck or something? I don't know, man. They're two completely different devices. One is a PC that doesn't have any exclusive games on it. It is for PC gamers who already have PCs. And then the other is a fucking Nintendo handheld, which you're gonna have to own if you want to play Nintendo games, which a lot of people do. I don't mind dunking on the last boss. I don't think it's gonna be a bother for me. Like
Great.
energizing, powerful. Oh, cool. Whoa! Like, as far as I'm concerned, Simon was the last boss, and I'm fine with that. All right. So yeah, that was that was the spot where we started the game. And then I'm gonna tell you something also. When we first started this game, and Sophie was like, "Come with me," and I came over here, and it was like, "Okay, grapple this point," and I hit this button, and Gustav, with no exposition or anything, he just like magic grappled this thing. I was like, I think this game's gonna be good. This game's got style. The game's got style. It's got enough style to where it doesn't need to explain the style to convince you. It was Mael. Oh, right. We were going to meet up with Sophie. Yeah. But still, you know what I mean, though. Gustav, do you remember how to use the chrono grapple? The chroma grapple? Remember when your great-great-grandfather developed the chromo grapple? All right, here we go. Oh, hello. New enemy type? All right, get dunked on. Yeah. New weapon, though. How about that?
Oh, lovely.
I actually kind of want. I wonder if one of these new weapons is going to be really good. And I mean, maybe the game is balanced to do this right away and then do all the other stuff after. Which maybe for like a second playthrough, that's how I'll do it. We'll go do all the rest of the stuff. Would I grind for 99 if it gave me a platinum? Being that I'm already in the 90s, I would say that, like, if that was the one thing standing in my way, yeah, I would.
Well, that will help.
Because we're already close. I could probably do it pretty quickly in the Endless Tower, I imagine. I mean, I can admit I did quite a bit of grinding in Sekiro to platinum that game. Because there's one trophy that's like you have to like max out the skill tree, and that takes a lot of skill points. And I found one really good grinding spot, and you know, spent a little while doing that. Whoop. It was in like the fiery place on the way to the Demon of Chaos. Is that what it was? Or no, Demon of Hatred. That's what it was called. There's like a spot where you spawn behind a bunch of those red dudes that are worth a ton of points. Oh yeah, and this was on like NG+4 or something. Yeah, like
Prepare for annihilation.
this was after a few playthroughs already. You playing Baldur's Gate 3? I have not played that one. I don't think it's my style though. I'm not really into Western fantasy. and like with elves and dwarves and shit, it's just not really my vibe. And also, I think that it has the type of writing that I'm not into as well.
He's at the tower.
Where like millennial humor is kind of like jammed into every line of dialogue, and it feels like you're playing a Marvel movie, kind of. I can't stand that shit. Yeah. And like I feel bad about it because like my wife loves that kind of shit. Loves that kind of shit, right? And so like a couple times she like showed me a line or two from the game, and I had to be like, nah, not not my style, not my tempo. Understand what? Sorry, what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. You speak to animals on a cat? Oh, dude, I can imagine. Like, she showed me a scene where, like, there's, like, a squirrel that comes up to you, and you can choose to kick it. And, like, if you roll a 20, you, like, kick it, like, far away. But, like, I don't know. It looked like it was, like, zero. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even get into it because I hardly even remember. I just remember it was, like, the idea was kind of funny, but the execution was so, like, lazy and bare bones as far as, like, I don't know. Look, I shouldn't even talk about it. But, not my tempo. Not my kind of game. But yeah, definitely I appreciate it, though, as far as, like, it being, you know, a really ambitious, turn-based game, by essentially an indie company that's just built from a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of, like, veterans of the industry, you know? Like, all of that about the game, awesome. You know, good job. I'm glad it exists.
I'm ready. Prepare for annihilation.
Yep. I like how the music keeps changing here. It's like, it's so funny the way that the composer of this game just had like more ideas than they knew what to do with. So now this dungeon gets to have like 6 songs. Boom. There's a part of me that wants to try speedrunning this game, but like I really do be wanting to play Dragon Quest VI.
Well, that will help.
Okay, real enemy coming up, it looks like. Nah, Stendhal will probably one-shot him.
Great.
Let's go. Oh, it's chromatic though. Oh, and he didn't even. All right. Here, let me shoot his little bobble here. There we go. Got him. Hey, now you guys get to see one of my the build that I have on one of my other characters. Oh shit. So Verso is just gonna one-shot him. All right. Augmented counter 3. So that's Verso. I've got him stacked to just get like a million AP from shooting guys. Like when he does free aim shots, he just he marks them, he burns them, and marking and burning and free aim shotting all give him extra AP back, and he's got Energy Master. So he just he can just shoot them like 25 times plus per turn. And then his base attack stacks up a bunch more burn on them. And then he can finish, and then he gets a second turn where you shoot him a bunch again, and then you can finish with a follow-up that does like 2 million damage. And then after you've got a bunch of burn stacked on him, Mael does Burning Canvas, which does millions of damage. So that's kind of the build I got going on. Lune's build is she has 100% crit rate, so she does Elemental Trick, which will do 4 crits of each, one of each element, and will always give her a stain of each element. And then she can do Elemental Genesis for a ton of damage to all enemies. And then she's also got critical burn and double burn on, so, or whatever it's called. Or she's got the weapon where her critical strikes burn enemies, and she's got double burn. So she stacks up a ton of burn on all the enemies as well. Lumiere has suffered much change. There's something in the water. Oh, yeah, let's get Esquier to bring that up. All right, we found a journal. Expedition 60. I think this might be the one that my buddy Danger was telling me to make sure that I found. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics. All right, here we go.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
So, okay, so of course my first question was, yeah, if they found out about the Paintress, why wouldn't they tell everybody else? He tried to swim back and couldn't. I do kind of wonder why, like, Esquier never came and to tell everybody why. I mean, I guess because, I don't know, he must understand Verso's plight. Because, I mean, that's what's so interesting about this game's story, is the fact that, like, Painted Verso thinks it is the right thing to do to erase everybody. And so he's helping defeat the Paintress at the start. And so, like, that answers so many, that like allows them to keep a secret from the player that's able to be revealed later and have it make sense, you know? It's such a well done story dynamic. By the way, Verso, known pianist, and that looks like the painted boy up there though. It's got the hat on. Like I was saying, the painted boy is some form of Verso.
Perfect.
And so here, or the fading boy, I should say. And here we go. Here's confirmation of that. I love this also. Look at this. This game is so good about this. No words needed. No X prompt to explain it. It's just, here it is. The fading boy is Verso. And we know that because we know Verso the character. and we know what the boy looks like, and there we go. Like, yeah, like the game just has, yeah, just the right amount of restraint. Like, I mean, it's like, it's crazy, because it's like this game is a game where you can tell that the developers of this game play video games and are annoyed by the same things that we are. Like, you can tell that they play games and they know what's good and bad about them. Instead of just listening to a focus group of non-video game players. The focus group of
Axon's their papa's
of
creation,
the...
not Claire's.
Oh, I probably should be listening to things that the characters say. Alright. Contortionists are a little bit more difficult. Oh, well, not these ones, apparently. Yeah, and these guys, they only drop resplendent catalysts. Okay, so note to self for future playthroughs.
Lovely.
You just do old Lumiere right away, and then you can do the bonus content after. I think that's how it turns out that's how the game is balanced. It's not like Chrono Trigger.
Prepare for annihilation.
Oh.
Blades sharp.
Oh, hello. I guess, okay, so Verso went first on the chromatic enemy because we didn't get the first strike. I see. Alright. Also, what up, Popo? I don't know if I said hi to you.
Prepare for annihilation.
Popo always here for the finish this fucker stream.
Well, that will help.
I did introduce it as such before, but yeah, the thing is, like, I get very excited about the day on the days where
Let's go.
we're gonna finish a game, you know, especially a game like this that's been quite long, and you know, there's just, it's been a lot of streams. It gets exciting when we're ready to finish this fucker. Okay, I made a choice on path earlier, and it seemed to be the correct choice, so I need to go back and do the incorrect choice first. Yeah. So yeah, by the way, I just want to point out though, this enemy, this enemy is like the finished version of the one that we see in the drafts. You know? Funny that the drafts are stronger, but that's kind of what I was saying, is that yeah, in Renoir's drafts, it was like the enemies weren't quite fully painted yet. It was like sketches, almost. The way that they weren't fully formed.
Good stuff.
So yeah, if it is balanced in a way... Okay, it looks like that just loops around. So if it is balanced in a way where they were expecting me to do this first, I wonder what, like, cool picto we're gonna get from the last boss that would have been super useful against the during all the optional stuff. That'll be interesting to see.
Lovely.
Here he is again. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever. Oh, hello.
Wow, wow, wow.
All right. So the question will kind of be what to do with... Oh, by the way, hi, Mrs. Dash, watching the VOD later. She's out of town right now. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. One thing that I'm kind of wondering is if the end of this game comes soon, then what are we gonna do for the rest of the stream today? I do want to try to get Dragon Quest VI working. I've been having some trouble getting it working, and I kind of wonder if anybody watching is going to have some technical know-how on how to fix it. Or we could start Resident Evil 0, or play some UFO 50. One last merchant? Let's go. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Alright, ooh, we can fight him? Let's go. Mael. Lorelei and the laser eyes, good call. I do want to try that one as well. Alright. Full strength, 25% increased damage on full health? That is awesome. I love that. Alright, and then let's just buy any weapon that we don't already have. But also, I can just buy this guy out of stuff. We really don't need this stuff. But, like, I do like just completely buying out merchants, you know? It'd be cool if you could just hold A. Or it would be cool if the game didn't make you hold A on every single buy. Or a buy all button. Any one of those things would make that better. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so what happens if I buy this? I have level 31. Oh, it just doesn't let me. So I physically can't buy this merchant out of all of his stock because I already have a higher version of something. Okay, maybe instead of... I mean, Breaking Death is cool and all, but I want this, I want this other one. Yo, Doomy, it's great to see you. What was the name of what we just bought? Full Strength. Hell yeah. Obsty, good to see you. Hello. Finished the game a couple days ago. It is so good, dude. Like, yeah, it's... this game's pretty unbelievable. Like, it is so much more than I expected it to be. When this game was first revealed, right, it looked good. I was excited for it. But, like... It's so above and beyond what I was expecting. All right. Do.
Oh, lovely.
Recoat here. This song, just this Lumiere song theme is so good, dude.
I can't sustain
Hell
the
yeah.
expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
An advantage.
All right. Yeah, me too. Like I'm wondering if we're gonna get some copycat games of this, you know. One thing I'll say though, is I've been seeing a lot of posts online of people saying like, man, I wish every RPG had the dodge and parry mechanic. And it's like, well, first of all, you should play Mario RPG.
Nice.
Or any Paper Mario game. Or like Legend of Dragoon, maybe. But also, I don't want every turn-based game to turn into this style of like Souls-like combat. I love it for this game. Love it. Sea of Stars even has it. There you go. So like, there's already plenty of options for this type of combat. I hope it's not like every game now though, because I do like RPGs where you have to plan to take hits, you know? Where you have to like buff your defense, debuff the enemy's attack, right? And be able to actually take the hits. Like that's part of being a turn-based game a lot of the time. Okay. Yo, my frame rate's chugging just a little bit in this area.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Okay. Looks like we got just a little bit more side path to check out here. La da 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 da.
Annihilation.
And yeah, Pasavla, like, it's funny because it's like every song in this game has like 5 versions. But yeah, like all the Lumiere, I particularly like that Lumiere melody.
Oh, lovely.
So I think on a second playthrough, I'm probably going to Chained Echoes. I still haven't played that. That game looks so good. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the battle system. It's got like a tension meter and certain skills move you, like fill up the tension meter and certain skills drain it. And if you have it in like a certain window, then all your party is dealing extra damage and stuff. Yeah, like that that game looks so fun. All right, here we go.
A storm is coming.
Hey, we finally get to do a Lune turn after all of this. Let's go!
Feeling better.
I already did all the post-game stuff. I just did it before coming here. I thought that the game was going to be balanced more like Chrono Trigger, where they expected you to do all the... Like, I thought that Act 3 was like, okay, there's the ending, but here's a bunch of stuff that you have to do, that you're going to want to do first in order to prepare for it, you know? But it turns out that I guess you were supposed to do it first, and then the rest of the stuff was to be considered post-game content.
Papa's over there. And
So I actually didn't know that there were multiple endings. What I can't do anymore. What needs to be done?
the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
Oh,
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I've got another flag I can't use. Is it because... Oh, it's just because there's a conversation happening, I guess. All right, let's go. Oh, there he is. Papa. It happens.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Yeah, I wasn't even considering that it might give me a choice as to whether to
Grief often blinds us.
do it.
And we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Damn. That's a good line.
Enough. I said enough.
All right. Let's go!
Elements Converge.
Yep.
Meet your reckoning.
Yep. All right, let's see phase 2. Ah, okay.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
No, she can't.
Okay.
Mama.
She found the painting.
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Oh, she's gonna fight the Axon. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yep. Man, I hope it's not gonna be though like I hope we're not gonna have, because now I'm thinking about, now I'm in multiple ending mode in my head, right? And I'm wondering if it's gonna be like, oh, hang on.
Dance.
This selfish Aline.
I think so, disgruntled goat. Oh, wait a second. I took this canvas, but I never did anything with it. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I wonder if it's gonna be like we have to choose mother or father, right? If we choose for mother to stay, she'll kick Renoir out and then die, and then the canvas is saved, but mother dies. Or we side with father and save mother and erase the canvas. So not choose between mother or father, it's like choose between mother or the canvas. I wonder if we're gonna have to do that, or if like that's what all this is building up towards. Okay. I guess go poke him.
Put aside the canvas. It's killing you both.
Not this time!
So we really are just nuking the final boss in one hit. With how strong we've become. But hey, we're here for the story at this point. I'll get to enjoy this boss, the challenge of the boss on a second playthrough.
saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much.
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like both Renoir and Mael,
See? I've lost so much.
they're both right. You know?
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I guess I don't know whether they can jump in and out of canvases at will.
You can.
It seems like they can't.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace hold on to each other.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that part works either. The time thing, but right, it's doesn't seem to be one-to-one.
Verso.
I'm sorry.
This I didn't expect. This I didn't expect at all. Oh, they would have spoken in the battle if I didn't just one-shot him? That's funny. I guess that's just stuff I'll see on a second playthrough, you know? Understandable. Ah, the boy. Now here he has that effect on him that looks like Clair repainted him. But oh shit, dude. Is this the Dark Souls? Relink the fire or leave? Oh boy. So like I'm saying, oh, there was just an ad break just started. I'm waiting for the ad break. To go through this real quick. Let's just let's have a ponder. I don't even want to talk about my thought process while there's an ad break happening. So I'll just have a drink. I'll have some water. Make a couple more Dark Souls references. But yeah, this, I'm not exactly sure where we are right now. Because it doesn't look like the real world, but we seem to be outside of the painting though. Doomies, thank you for the 8 months. I am waiting it out. This is the kind of time where where we wait out the ad before we even talk about what's going on. We got 15 more seconds. Apologies for that. I snoozed it though before. It tried to happen during the cutscene, and I gave it a 5-minute snooze. So now here it returns. All right, we're back from the ad. Let's talk about this. So, the thing is, I think both Renoir and Mael are right. I think that they're both well-reasoned. They're both right in their own ways. The only thing that makes me side towards Mael is my own non-understanding about whether or not Aline and Mael and everybody for that matter are able to just visit the canvas every once in a while, right? I'm not sure why that is. It might be the fact that maybe it's something that time goes too quickly on the outside. So if they left the canvas for a day and then came back, that would be 100 years. Well, don't explain stuff. I'm just talking out loud. I'm saying my thought process, right? For all we know, that would be like 100 years, and then they would come back and everybody that they knew would be gone anyway. Right? Or something like that. It could be something like that would be the reason. But then also, yeah, also there does seem to be like a almost Lord of the Rings element where just the canvas is intoxicating in a way where it warps them into not wanting to leave, right? And then that's dangerous and they die, right? So, but yeah, so like Mael's way to go is seeming to say that like it's gonna be fine, right? It's dangerous, but it's gonna be fine. I kind of feel like the normal ending is gonna be to leave and to side with Mael, essentially. And I'm probably gonna see both endings, but I think that that's the one I'm gonna pick first, is where we leave. We allow it to continue, and we see what happens. So I'm gonna do this first. Oh, wait a second. Maybe this isn't the choice I think it is. All right. Turn off the video game. Oh yeah, dude, Doki Doki Literature Club style. All right, well, I don't know what else to do. I did get the I wonder what the family portrait does now that I realize that I never used it. I feel like there's an ending that I have yet to unlock because there was like a quest I was supposed to do with that portrait. That'll be something I'll have to investigate.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Mael. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Out there I merely exist.
This is like a much better version.
Stop quoting Papa!
A much better version of the story of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso!
Oh.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say
Not at all what I expected here.
next life.
Okay, here we go. Decide the fate. This is awesome. I mean, here's the thing. This is what I think. Is Mael is emotionally correct. Verso / Renoir are literally correct. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like just the fact that like they'll die if they stay there, and like he wants his family back, right? They're in complete shambles on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, and you have to do something difficult in order to move on. All of that is correct, right? Mael emotionally is correct though. That like you should be able to keep the attachment, and you should be able to keep the attachment and handle it emotionally, you know? Like, it doesn't have keeping the painting doesn't have to ruin their lives. And if they're strong enough, they can deal with it. Yeah, like it's such a good thing here. Ifrit, thank you for the 27 months. I am going to do the Mael ending first, and I want to see both. But I'm going to do Mael first. Keep the canvas. Boom! Our drafts collide.
Please, I beg you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So...
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Well, shit, that's That's an unhappy ending.
Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
I'm assuming that they're gonna give me the option to do both. I figured that it's not going to save the game here, and it's gonna let me just do the fight again and pick the other one. Honestly, if I considered that I was locked into my choice, I would have picked the other. I wanted to see both endings, and I wanted to start with my less favorite one, you know? Because like I'm saying, Mael I think is emotionally correct, but the other two, I think Verso / Papa are actually correct. So again, that's why I picked this one first. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we, oh shit, Gustav is back. I didn't think Gustav would be able to come back because of how he died. But all right, hey, look at that. Well, we don't need to get into the details too badly. We'll see it when we see it. Yeah, oh, I get it. I'm saying I didn't expect that to be the case. I thought that Gustav died in a way that made him ineligible for resurrection. And the reason that I say it is because I was just proven wrong. Like, I get what's happening. I'm remarking. Dude. Verso's looking super old now. I actually only kind of just noticed too, like Lune was quite a bit older there as well. They've done a good job of like aging the characters. Save! It's saved!
Je t'aimerai toujours, je rêverai encore.
Alright, alright. Now, I feel... I kind of feel like we skip the credits and then try to do the other ending, and then we'll watch the credits that time. Because I don't really want to talk about all my thoughts of the game after watching what I think was probably the bad ending. So I'm gonna skip them, and then let's try to get the other thing happening here. Is now do we got the scrolling credits? Yeah. Okay. Back. Load save. Yeah, here we are. Oh, this is a bit further back than I expected. Okay, is it gonna do like the Dark Souls 2, where... Yeah, now New Game Plus is at the bonfire? Okay. Oh, no, okay. This is exactly where I expected to be. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it did autosave past... I see. It did autosave past the ability to see the other ending. But yeah, I get it! You guys, settle down! It's not that hard to figure out. Okay. So... return to title screen. And then continue, show previous saves. Okay, here we go. So this one is from 11:56. Let's try this one. But that's only 10 minutes, so it's probably not this one. Oh no, it is exactly this one. All right. All right, skip me. And then here we go. Fight as Verso. All right, let's do it. Do headshots do more? They sure do. All right. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Unrealistic. Oh, well.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
The woo or the wee? Oh, hey, buddies. I guess that's the sad thing about this ending, is that, it's the end of Esquier.
I will miss you guys.
Like this, like I'm on this side. I feel like this ending is also very sad. Like, look at it, she's pissed. Like, this ending is also sad, but I'm sort of on the side that this is the right thing to do, you know? Like, this ending feels more hopeful. This ending has closure and looks to the future. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
I feel like that's the theme of this whole game.
It's over.
Like, this is the ending that reinforces the theme of the entire game. Of letting go and moving on. For those who come after. When one falls, we move on, we go on, or whatever. Like, even those, like, expedition lines, you know? They have this, this theme to them. Of letting go for the good of the future.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface.
We continue. There we go. That's what it was.
Où notre deuil prend place.
Oh my god, the little SKA doll. I'm gonna like cry over the SKA doll. Fuck. Fuck, I'm actually crying because of the SKA doll, dude.
Les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toi le vierge, horizon long lointain. Peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain.
Both endings, I honestly didn't like the Mael ending at all. Well, I mean, I liked it as an ending. I liked it as a bad ending to show what happens if you make the wrong choice and you allow your emotions to overtake and not allow you to move on, you know? But this ending is actually an ending. This ending I feel like is actually hopeful, like I said before. And like I'm saying, like this ending is what is the payoff of the game's entire theme of seeing a family grieve this way and like actually, you know, work together to move past their loss, you know? Like here they're together, grieving together, instead of fighting. And yeah, Doomies, no, I exactly agree. The Mael ending is selfish. Exactly. I don't know if a game has ever made me cry on stream before. Fuck. The SKA doll got me, man. But you're right though. Yeah. Like calling Mael's ending selfish. Yeah, you're right. That it does kind of it's only if you're thinking of the painting people as being sort of fake. You're right about that. It's selfish against the Desandra family, but not to the people of the canvas. You're right about that. Yeah, so what a game, dude. Oh my god. I was talking about this earlier a little bit. Sorry as I kind of fight through some tears here. My voice is a little shaky. Not from the ending, but also, honestly, I'm a little teary just over the fact that this is a piece of art that, I really resonate with. Like, have you ever, it's not just the story and the ending itself, but it's also just like seeing the end of a game that meant a lot to me from the perspective of just being someone who's very into games, very into indie games, and especially because we've all been sort of watching the AAA industry sort of get worse and worse in a lot of ways. And like as games, especially lately with like the price hike up to $70 and now the price hike up to $80 games and that kind of stuff, with like with like a lot of the time the low quality of that kind of stuff. Like that's what, like this, it sounds kind of stupid, but part of the reason that I'm like fighting back tears to be able to talk here is because not only was the story so good in this game, and the ending very impactful, and the ending came together in such a beautiful way at the end, but also it's like now we got credits and it's time for me now to talk about what I thought of the game. And it was such an important game that we all needed to see right now. First time indie studio's first game. Some of them, it was their first game that they ever worked on. And it's a game that just completely shows everybody else how it's done. You know what I mean? It comes out at $50, right? So it's a lower price point game. And it's so much better than so much of the other stuff that we've seen. It's a massive positive for the game industry. Exactly. Like the game design was so unique and excellent. The soundtrack is so good. The story is fantastic. The characters are great. Like I just and the structure of the game as well. The way that Act 1 is ramps up to Gustav's death. That totally shakes everything up. And then Act 2 ramps up to the huge story drop that we knew something wrong was going on, but we didn't know what it was. And that massive story drop happens that completely recontextualizes the entire story. And then Act 3 is, there's the ending right over there, but here's all this extra stuff to do that not only like prepares you for the ending, but it also has all these extra tidbits about what's going on around the story. Like, where's Clair? What's she been up to, for example, right? And all that kind of stuff. And so you learn so much more optionally about the world. And then like it's got that Simon fight and stuff, right? Like just everything about the game is so well done. And yeah, so I don't know. So I'm a little embarrassed, but I don't know, man. I'm owning it. I'm getting emotional here. Like it's just such a incredible success story, you know? Of like the first game from an indie studio that just did everything right. It was clearly made by people who know what they're like, not only have the ability, but they have the mindset to do like the right thing game design wise in like the landscape that we currently live in. And then it comes out and it's successful, right? Like, this game is hugely successful for all the right reasons, and I can only hope that that it absolutely sweeps the Game Awards, you know? Whew. What a good-ass game, man. And yeah, I'll say, I will say that, definitely doing all the side stuff first made me super over-leveled for the ending. So we really just saw the story and didn't really get the challenge of the gameplay, you know? But, you know, I'm fine with that. You know, it's something to know for the second playthrough to just do Lumiere right away and then do the rest later. But yeah. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of clunkiness in the game. I think that the menuing in the game in general is quite clunky, yes. Whew. Wow. Well, there we go. This has been Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And like I said, right when this game was shown at the Xbox conference, I knew that I wanted to play it because it looked like it had a really interesting premise, like something I'd never seen before. When they explained the setup, the premise of the story, and then they showed a glimpse of gameplay, and it was a turn-based RPG. So I was like, absolutely, we're gonna play this. It's a turn-based RPG that is from an indie studio, and it's new. You know what I mean? But boy, oh boy, did this game blow expectations out of the water, you know? It was so much better than I expected. And, yeah. I mean, this might go down as an all-time favorite, you know? All right. Whew. Hi, Mia. What did you think, Mia? Cat. We got one big cat here. All right. Honestly, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do after this game today. I don't think I can jump into another game. Like, I can't. I don't think I can start. Like, I was talking about maybe we start Resident Evil or Zero or like Lorelei and the Laser Eyes or something like that. After that ending, I don't think I can start another game right now. Thanks for the GG. But what I can do, EMC, thank you for the 14 months, thank you. What I can do is maybe you guys can help me with trying to figure out Dragon Quest. I believe yeah, Daito, I already defeated Clair, the two painters, right? Painted Love and Simon. I did those three things. I basically did everything that I know of in the post game. Yeah, you clean those toes, Mia. Here's how she cleans her toenails. I love the way that she scrunches up her face to do it, you know? Like, the way that her face has to scrunch up to bare her teeth is so cute. Oh, yep, I did the bald mime also, yep. I did mention that I found that canvas and didn't do anything with it. Yes. So yeah, maybe we can pop in and I can just like theorize about that. I can't, I don't remember exactly where I got it from, but I feel like it was, from one of the hidden rooms in the manor or something. Or maybe it was from the flying, it might have been in the flying manor. So maybe what we need to do is go back to the manor. I don't know how to go back to the manor though. Unless it's in camp. Can we get to the manor from the camp? Otherwise, I need to think of another way to get there. Let's see. I feel like there's a manor door here somewhere. Because that's kind of my best guess, is I'm supposed to bring it to the manor, and then we'll get something here. Oh, but let me find it in my inventory first, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, right here, the Manor Family Canvas. Canvas portrait of the Desandra family. And yeah, so like on my own also probably, I'm gonna go try to find the rest of this guy. Oh, hey, new outfit. You know, there's gonna be some cleanup 100% stuff. A door in the overworld where you found the giant Patong. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go find that. Whoops. Take me here. Okay, if I remember right, the giant boy was in this area. So you know what, actually, if there's a door there, I never saw that, and so that's also going to be a new room that I haven't seen. So yeah, I'm more keen on going this way, because this'll be an entrance that I hadn't seen. Oh, dude, it's so nice to be able to actually fly at high speed in any direction. I'm so glad they fixed that. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's like the most emotional I've ever gotten on stream. Holy shit, this game really did it. All right. We are just looking for a manor door here. Do you have anything that I never bought? Nope. No, I didn't flex. I just, I didn't know exactly how much they were gonna, health they were gonna have. I ended up just one-shotting every fight. Oh, there it is. So I guess that'll be something for a second playthrough. Because on a second playthrough, I'll go do Lumiere right away, and then do all the other stuff as post-game, rather than how I did it this time, which was like preparation for the ending. Alright, here we go. Oh, maybe I did find this door already, actually. Right, it had this. Okay, so I imagine there's going to be a spot here where I can put the painting. Oh, hey, remember this? Oh, whoops. For some reason, I tried to click the stick to crouch. It's funny, that little section of the manor, I didn't find it when I came through the first time. But then I was watching Blink play the game, and he found the secret. So basically what I'm looking for is any blank canvas I can find. You know, because also it's worth noting that when we acquired the painting, it wasn't like we acquired it framed. It was like the image got sucked out of the frame, you know? So that that says to me that it's not like I'm looking for a place to hang a painting. I'm looking for an empty canvas to unload the painting onto, you know what I mean? Yeah, I fought I defeated Golgray, yep. Only with one character, though, and I think there's a different reward for every character that you fight her as. So, I only defeated her with Mael, and then I moved on. Because honestly, I didn't think that... I didn't really like the Golgra fight that much. I thought that her combos were a lot more annoying than other characters for some reason. But yeah, that'll be something to do, though, is to fight her with everybody in order to, fight her with everybody in order to see what she gives. Okay, where did I come from here? Here we go. Ooh, the 33, the monolith with the 33 on it. Oh, that just comes out here? Right, it comes out the back of that painting. Oh, this looks... Oh, here we go. All right, the frame is empty. Place the portrait onto the frame? Yes. There we go, okay. Something big. Oh, yeah. The painting room. Sweet. All right, first of all, new outfit for Mael, huh? Painted me. Huh. Oh, yeah. This is painted Alicia outfit. Right. Oh, and we have one of these here.
People come and people go. The one who will always be there for you is you. Little one, there's more to life if you can just see how big the sky truly is. Reach out your hand, and it's yours.
I mean, that sounded like Renoir. All right. The big canvas. You know what this game makes me want to play? Mario 64. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Well, there we go. There's kind of one last mystery solved. Oh yeah, dude. All right. Well, there we go. That was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. What a phenomenal game. I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. game of the year, I'm sure. The stream will continue. I've got more to do today. We're gonna transition over to something else real quick. But just to put some closure on this game, yeah, I mean, I kind of said it all during the credits and stuff, but what a game, man. Like, I expected a cool game, and what I got was a, like, transformative game. Like, the highest honor, you know? Like, something I've never played before, and some, like, a first-time playthrough that I will never forget, you know? Just what an experience, dude. All right. So, first thing to do after the game is let's do the game duel. Let's do the game duel, bro. Let's get the soundtrack going real quick. Let's see. Again. Library. Where the hell is... here we go. Get the soundtrack going on old Spotify here. Bloop. And all right. Let's do it. All right, so the game duel is audience participation. If you think you know the answer, go ahead and shout it out, because while I'm guessing, I will have chat minimized. So no worries about spoiling. You know, because I'm guessing on my own while you guys can guess on your own. So here we go. It's time for the game duel. Let's go. Cover art first. This is... Ooh, what do we got here? I don't even have a guess. Skip? Oh, this is like a sword. Hang on, this is a sword. Is this Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Is this so it is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, I don't know, man. Budokai 3. Is this Budokai 3? Dragon Ball Z. Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Okay. Budokai Tenkaichi 2? Yeah. All right. I've never played a Dragon Ball game before, but I do remember seeing this cover art a lot. Yeah. I mean, this is in my wheelhouse, right? I worked at many years ago now. Over 10 years ago, I worked at GameStop back when PS2 and PS3 generations were in the store. And so cover art from those two generations, I'm pretty good with. All right, next. Artwork. Twice the characters, 3 times the action. This strikes me as like this is like a Mortal Kombat 2 situation. Oh no. Is this a Double Dragon 2? Double Dragon 2? It is Double Dragon. Okay. Double Dragon 3? It wouldn't be the first one, because they wouldn't, this is a comparative slogan here. What would they be comparing it to if it was the first one? All right, there we go. Double Dragon 3. Yep. Got it. All right, what next? Keywords. Mining, farming, housing, villagers, isolation. Isolation is interesting. I don't know, dude. Stardew Valley? Blacksmith, healthcare, starvation, woodcutters, self-sufficiency. Don't starve? No money, minimal UI, no combat, town hall, birth rate. No combat, huh? This is starting to sound like a Mrs. Dash game. Are we talking what's a I don't know, Banished? I don't know if Banished had combat. Oh, dude, it is a Mrs. Dash game. I'm pretty sure she platinumed this game. Hell yeah! I didn't know if it had combat in it, but apparently not. Very nice. All right, one more. It's time for, so I'm doing pretty well today, I think. One more though. It's time for the guess game. The guess game is real tough. Final Fantasy 13. That's my opener. It is single player. It is after 2009. So let's go with like a Hollow Knight. It is on the Unity engine, later than 2017 even, but it's not third-person isometric bird view or side view. So we're talking about a first-person Unity game. So this might be something like, try like Wick? No? Outer Wilds. Okay, it is, so first person Unity, even later than 2019 though. Uh-oh. This is getting tougher. We're exiting my wheelhouse here. So a recent first person game, I don't know, what's that one game? Overblood? Overkill? No, what's that game where you punch the bullets? Ultra Kill? Ultra Kill. I think that's what it's called. All right. So I mean that's 2020 first person Unity single player game, but still not quite right. Oh, it's not action, fantasy, or sci-fi. Okay, so now we actually already knew that it wasn't action or fantasy. So it's not an action game. All right, first person Unity, not an action game. So this is maybe going to be one of those games like I can think of games that I don't know what they're called, kind of. What is... Oh, what was that game that the Ark developers made, where you're pirates? It was like Ark, but you were pirates. Oh, that's not single player, though. So this is also single player. Man, I need my one-time clue. But this is probably going to be an indie game. So, like, if I get developer publisher, that's not going to be very helpful. But I can still... I mean, what about, like, Talos Principle 2? I don't think this is Unity Engine. I think it's Unreal, but... Oh, but we got that it is PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. Okay. And so now we can get our one-time clue. It's a mystery game. Oh. It's a mystery game, and it came out like this year or last year. Bro, is this Blueprints? Blueprints? Oh, yeah! All right, all right. Hey, Ilias got it. Hell yeah, dude. Nice, nice. We got it. Awesome. The one-time clue, you know? We needed it. All right. Nice. We got all 4 of them today. We got the cover art, we got the artwork, we got the keywords, and we got the guess. All right. And now, last thing to do is the guess the game. Let's do it. Guess the game. Oh, I know this. I gotta know this. This looks like The Witness. The Witness. This looks like... Okay, maybe I don't know it. Sea of Thieves? Whoop. Oh. I don't know. Sea of Thieves? It's on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. So we've got like a recent game. No Man's Sky? I guess that was a PS4 game, wasn't it? Puzzle platform. Uh-oh, I don't know if I've ever heard... I don't know if I've heard of this game, whatever it is. Puzzle platformer. What's the newest Trine game? Trine 4. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of this. Shit! Skip me. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever heard of this unless it's that Chance of Sennaar game. Jusant. Never heard of it. All right. They got me. Never heard of this one. Developer Don't Nod. That's really familiar. Is this the same developer as Human Fall Flat? It kind of looks like Human Fall Flat. Let me or is Don't Nod might actually be like Life is Strange. Hang on, let me look it up. Yeah, they're the Life is Strange developer. Right. They made Remember Me? Wait, Remember Me is the same developer as Life is Strange? I did not know that. Tell me why you cried and why you don't remember me. Funny. All right. Well, there we go. We learned something.